Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are going on to the losers match between Skyline and G5. One of these two players is going to be eliminated from the tournament. Will it be our heroic Protoss survivor G5, or will it be last season's third place finisher Skyline? Whichever one it is, I'm going to be heartbroken actually. I really like both of these guys. Here's hoping that at least we see an amazing series, just like we saw last series as well. Man, what a PvT that was. Whew. Okay, so with that, let us go on to the first game on Wind and Cloud. Okay, so at the top right as the blue Terran, we have SAS Skyline. And at the bottom left as the yellow Protoss, we have G5. Both players playing for their tournament lives in this best of 3. And I'm interested to see what happens here. So of course, Skyline lost to Terror, but it was a TBT, which is his worst matchup. I thought he was in a good position at one point, but it couldn't quite pull it through. And G5, of course, playing his usual crazy style against Terror and, you know, making a really sick move in the mid-game, catching all Terror's tanks on siege, but again, also couldn't quite pull it out. And I'm interested to see what Skyline can do here. I don't think Skyline played many TVPs last season. Did he even play any at all? He might have played some in the group stages. But otherwise, he had TVZ round of 8 and then TVZ semifinal again. We had an abundance of Zergs, and we actually, oh no, yeah, that's a normal, normal pylon scout from G5, of course. He's scanning vertically though instead of horizontally, like he did in the first set. So I guess that's a slight improvement. But unfortunately, it doesn't really matter. His opponent's cross map anyway. And Skyline, by the way, went for a 14cc against Terror. Looks like going to 1-Rax expand perhaps against G5. He's building his barracks on the low ground. I think that generally does indicate a 1-Rax expand, but I guess we shall see. G5 meanwhile doing nothing out of the ordinary here in his base, just getting his gas as usual. Now, let's see, is Skyline going to get a gas? He's going to get a gas. Any gas, he's queuing up SCVs. It doesn't look like he's getting a gas. It looks like a 1-Rax expand to me. So Skyline's MO of the day is greedy early game builds. I guess 1-Rax expand isn't necessarily greedy. It's actually a fairly safe build in TVP if you know what you're doing. And look at this, he is SimCitying properly as well. So this is actually safer than it might seem. In the meantime, G5 is building a pylon. Anyway, ooh, I didn't pay attention actually, but it looks like unfortunately for G5, he actually scouted top left and then went cross map. So he actually scouted Skyline as late as physically possible. But he is going to see the fast expand. Well, hopefully he'll realize that's fast expand. Yeah, he's going to get in, he's going to see no gas now, so he's definitely going to know. Is he going to gas steal though? He can gas steal now if he wants. The late gas steal against 1-Rax expand could be effective, but it looks like he's not going to do it. Skyline not going to let him this time. So that's quite good. And look at how this makes a nice little wall with the command center, walling out any evil zealots. But we have a robo already. We have a robo that was before range. It looks like that was before goon. He just went straight robo with nothing else. So we're going to have some reavers here, I think, but look at this. There's a really easy way to elevator into the main base as well. So he can also do an elevator reaver combo if he wants to. Although the robo isn't proxied, so it'll take a little while for it to scoot over there. And more importantly, oh man, this SCV's gonna see it. Oh, he should have blocked the ramp with a probe or something. This SCV's gonna see exactly what's going on. Skyline's gonna know from how fast that robo is. exactly what's going on. I think the core wasn't even spinning when the SCV saw it either. So Skyline should be completely prepared for what's coming. Having said that, again, there are a couple of possibilities. You know, just fast Reaver with a speed shuttle or something, or not. Doing an elevator, doing a bulldog attack at the front. It looks like it is going to be Reavers though, and that's built just at a sight range of the SCV. But Skyline's going to have to prepare himself, you know, maybe build a few extra turrets, because of course G5 is, again, very well known for doing those bulldog attacks with Zealot drops to bust the front. So it's not, so, you know, for most other players you would say this is almost, you know, 99% going to be a Robo. For G5 it's maybe, like, or sorry, 99% going to be Reaver. For G5 I would say it's like 80% Reaver, and as we can see it is Reaver. But, you know, Skyline's got to be slightly concerned about getting bulldogged by the bulldogging Baron, as the rap song goes. Meanwhile, he's got a probe down here. It's way too early for him to get a Nexus, though, so I'm not sure what that's about. But, anyway, the first Reaver's on the way. Doesn't look like he's getting speed. And he doesn't have enough units to elevator either. So he is just going to go for some nice harassment. Now, of course, the back of the natural is kind of against a cliff. There's a bit of space here, but it is still nice for a Reaver harass. Pretty sure some Scarabs can actually, like, move through that gap, maybe. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe if the Reaver's touching it, if it can go through, but otherwise, probably not. We do have the eBay on the way as well. I'm not sure if that's going to be time, but oh my goodness, look at that. Because G5 actually just only has one Dragoon, and that's at the front here, he just lets another SCV straight into the base. So the SCV is like, oh, alright, well, that's nice and easy. I guess you're going Reaver. So now Skyline knows exactly what's going on. And look at the timing of this engineering bay. This is going to be finished just in time for him to get turrets up to stop the Reaver. I mean, it's like absolutely spot on. Look at this. Turrets just now starting. They will finish almost the instant the Reaver arrives, just a few seconds before. But look at this. G5 taking advantage of the Reaver to double expand. And that's, I think, exactly what he has to do. Because this Reaver is likely not actually going to do that much damage, but the threat of the Reaver will keep Skyline back in his base, which will hopefully, or at least in theory, and what G5 is hoping, is going to keep his fast third base safe. Oh man, this is not a good move though. He does not need to suicide the Reaver. The Reaver must stay alive in order to provide that threat and to keep the third base safe. He's going to do some, oh my god, but the fact that he actually walked through the turret wall means that he could actually do more damage here, but oh no, the second tank pops out. He's got to pick it up again. Is the Goon going to win? Oh, the Goon doesn't win. Now he's got nothing covering for the Reaver. Oh man, this Reaver's done. He's got no HP left. Just gonna leave it there. Oh man, unfortunate. Wait, did he just shoot his own SCV? Is that what just happened? Man, don't shoot your own SCV. Ah. Anyway. And you can see how imbalanced SCVs are, right? Like 2 tanks shot it, it didn't even die. I mean, like, what kind of peon survives 2 siege tanks shooting at it? Seriously. Only Terrans, man, I tell you. These Terrans. Hey, the shuttle's gonna try and sneak out. I don't think it can. It's like, oh, maybe it can. No, well, see, it's already damaged. It's the problem. Maybe if he wasted for the shields to regenerate, he can maybe sneak out the top. But it's gonna be close. So, oh no, it's not tight. No, G5, it's not tight. No, G5. Oh man, he should have asked Rams. Rams knows it's not tight. G5 though, he does not know that it's not tight. Oh, but we know. We know the sad, sad truth. Oh. Oh! There's a tank here. Maybe if he drops here? Oh no, drop it! Oh, sad times. Sad, sad times. Again, maybe he could have dropped right in the corner, but I'm not sure. Tanks have pretty stupid range. Actually, that's probably in tank range. Like, I'm pretty sure everything is in tank range, so, you know. But that's, oh no. Oh man. I'm just waiting for the run by there. Oh god, that makes my poor little Protoss heart cry. Oh man, it's like looking at this Wallen is like watching Bambi's mom die. It's just like so sad. You know? It's like when you watch Bambi the second time, you know his mom's gonna die, but like you're just like waiting for the moment when it happens, and then you cry anyway, even though you know it's coming. Oh man, Bambi, bro, Bambi. Oh man. Alright, well. Hey, it looks like Observer Guy is poking here. I don't know why he's poking, because I thought the shuttle saw the turrets, but maybe not. And it looks like Skyline's gonna counter drop here. It's like, oh, you wanna drop some Reavers in my base? Let me show you how it's done. Let me show you how that happens. So, doop-a-doop-a-doo. Armory on the way. And I just realized, by the way, that Disney movies are actually pretty sad. Like, Bambi's mom dies, Littlefoot's mom dies, Simba's dad dies. Like, what is up with all the parent death? Seriously, like, who else, what other parent dies? I'm sure there's other parents that die. There must be. Man, that is pretty messed up. I guess there's orphans as well, right? Like Snow White and Cinderella, aren't they orphans? I'm pretty sure they're orphans. Hey, what's going on in this game? Okay, we got a tank drop here. Okay, back to StarCraft. We have a tank drop, and fortunately for G5, he didn't actually wall himself out, but he doesn't seem to realize this. Dude, you can walk through it, man. Just go through. Just walk through the wall. No, it's not tight, bro. Oh man, he thinks it's tight, bro. That is not tight. Just get the goons in there, dude. Just get the goons in there. Get the goons in the base. Oh man, he didn't realize that he does not need to tolerate this obnoxiousness. Dude, just walk through! Just go in! Oh no! Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. I mean, we saw goons walk through there, right? It's definitely not tight. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, the horror! Bambi! Oh no! Oh man. Alright, the goon didn't even want to walk down here, but he's got it. He's got it. Alright. Whew! Okay, what's going on here? Alright, 6 packs follow-up. It's pretty sick. That's a lot of units. Looks like Skyline's probably just going to go for the kill here. I think it's a good move considering he's done a good amount of damage already. It's like some observer speed, but only 5 gateways against 6 factories. That is bad. That is un problemo. Especially because he's taking another base. Oh man, this is highly problematic. This is very bad. He's going for 4th base even though the turn's not getting a 3rd. See, and the reason this is because he doesn't see what's in the main base with the observer. He had no idea what Skyline was doing. Now he does see the Terran army moving out though, so he is moving out to meet it. And he does have speed belts already. He's gonna lose a few of them here for nothing. He's really gotta buy some more time here. But he doesn't even have gateways on the way. He's got no Reaver. He's just got goons and speedlots, man, because that's how G5 rolls. Oh man, he's attacking uphill! Why is he attacking uphill? No, that's not correct. Unless he wins. He's not gonna win, is he? Oh my god, he might win. Oh my god, he might win. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close, but G5, the manly toss, is gonna take Skyline out. I can't believe it. He attacked up a hill. His units weren't even all together, and he did it anyway. And Skyline, his 6-pack is just in tatters right now. G5, despite going for a greedy 4th on 5 gateways, has somehow just completely honed the 6-pack, attack of Skyline. If Skyline watches this replay, he's probably just not even going to understand what happened. Oh man. G5. What a boss. What a boss. I mean, why was I even doubting him in the first place? This is the PvT master right here. This is the master. Why? Well, I am just a student. I'm not even a student. I'm like the old geezer who's, you know, past his prime. I can't even begin to understand how that happened, but you know what? It did. So Skyline trying to do some fancy Vulture Harass, not really working out for him, and I mean that's all he can do at this point. He's not actually that far behind in supply, but you know he's just now starting his 3rd base, whereas G5 is already mining from his 4th, and you know G5 has completely owned the first attack, and not only did he stop the first attack, but he killed a lot of siege tanks. There were so many tanks in that attack because the way Skyline had macroed, he built all the tanks first, and he was going to push and reinforce with a lot of vultures. So the starting composition was tank heavy because all of the reinforcements, or most of the reinforcements, would be vultures, which would flesh out the composition. But because G5 just attacked him out of nowhere, he just had only tanks there and like 3 vultures, and just got completely mauled. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you a useful skill. That's what we have. He's got the +1. He's got a gateways, but he doesn't care about gateways because he's got 5 stargates, because that's how G5 rolls. Alright, so I guess he didn't watch Ramses' game, so he doesn't know about this, but he, you know, as a fellow Protoss, he understands the beauty of the carrier. And the question is Skyline gonna scan it? He's got scans, he's not using them. He's got Goliaths. Oh, he scanned it. He so scanned it. He's got Goliaths. He knows, man. I guess it was fairly obvious with the core spinning and all these Stargates everywhere, but he knows. Skyline knows. So he's going to be prepared. So we could actually see some really cool... Ooh, nice snipe. You can see some really cool actual, you know, gameplay with the carriers instead of just, you know, like Ramses' games where Terror just instantly leaves or instantly wins before they do anything. It'll be interesting to see how good G5's carrier micro is. And meanwhile, he is getting the bottom right main. There's not much that Skyline can do about it because he lost all those tanks in the beginning, but he does have a decent amount again. He's got 1-0 upgrades as well against the 1-0 of G5. But G5 is pumping away carriers 5 at a time here, and he's basically maxed. So this is scary times. Although I really love this by G5, just again clearing out these mines, you know, clearing out the vision of Skyline. You can see on the minimap, Skyline really doesn't know what's going on the map. It just looks like he has one random ultra over here on the side. But it looks like Skyline might be going for this pre-carrier timing attack. It's exactly what you want to do. You know, before the carriers are ready, generally the Protoss ground army is weak, so that's when you have an opening to go and do some massive damage. You gotta hit before the carriers are ready though, and we can see the carriers are getting very close to completion. Meanwhile, G5 is just being really obnoxious, poking around with small groups of goons, really stopping Skyline from doing anything too exciting. Nice op snipe there. Meanwhile though, probes being transferred over, I think a touch early. Some of them might transfer back. Yeah, but otherwise that's okay. And that means G5 is about to be on 5 bases here. And the carriers are ready. He's not building interceptors though. This way he didn't realize they're ready yet. He needs to start building them now because the Terran's moving out. Really needs these carriers to be ready. Oh man, that's a lot of units on the ground. And it doesn't look like he's got High Templar with Storm yet. He's got the Templar Archives, but he's not actually making High Templars. And this is the perfect timing for Skyline as well. Skyline, though, is a little bit behind the supply, but a lot of that supply is tied up in the carriers, which aren't being that useful. And it looks like a few of the goons are also out of position here. G5 really only has like 2 control groups of units, as well as some goons that are not doing anything. They should at least stop this command center, but where are the carriers? The carriers need to come out. Dude, the carriers, they need to come right now. The ground army is not going to stand a chance in hell against this Terran army, this 2-0 Terran army that's just so strong. Man, G5, he's just trying to buy time. He's just trying to stop the attack. And Skyline, I don't know what he's doing here. He needs to go, because these carriers are going to be done, like, ready soon. They're almost done making interceptors. G5 has also got 1 million money. He needs to start building gateways here. He's built a lot of gateways over here, so that he can reinforce and like do counterattacks and whatnot. But yeah, it's basically max on max now. G5 with the bigger bank, but he's really not using it. He's got so much bank here. If he loses and doesn't actually spend that bank, it's going to be so sad. But Skyline just can't decide what he wants to do. Why is Skyline going back? Why is he retreating? Why are you retreating? Where is he going? What, is he attacking backwards? Oh my god, what is he doing? Okay, no, he's attacking over here. Okay, that's good. Maybe he thought there was going to be a counterattack? I guess he like sent a few units over and he thought there was going to be a counterattack, but there's no counterattack, bro. Ain't no counterattack coming here. So that's taken care of. Looks like the pros all skedaddling over to the side, and the Goliaths, though, they're coming over. Now, this is a pretty open map here. It's not the best map for carriers, and oh my god, he's getting the carriers caught! He's not paying attention, he's going to lose the carriers straight away! Oh man, he's really going to micro these. Now, there is a bit of a cliff on the south side, but more importantly, there's no ground units anywhere. A few Dragoons on the bottom right, there's a few random units on the side. I don't know what all of the supply is in right now, because G5 is maxed with almost no units. He must have too many probes or something. I really don't understand, but he's got so little supply, and that is so many Goliaths. G5, he's only got 5 carriers against 1 million Goliaths. The Goliaths can just target down interceptors. It doesn't even matter. G5 cannot defend with just these carriers. Skyline has way too many Goliaths here. He's going to pick off a carrier here. G5 is not even microing anymore. He's bringing in random units to attack, but I don't understand where his supply is. Is it just too many probes? Because he's still at 185 with no standing army, building a nexus at the top left. See, he really needed this money to be in gateways right now. If he could lose all the carriers and remax as a pure ground army, he could actually crush Skyline right now, because Skyline has no vultures, and pure Goliath tank isn't actually that efficient against what the Protoss has. I mean, Goliaths are technically stronger than vultures, but without being able to lay mines, and they actually, I don't know even if they even have that much more DPS against Zealots than that compared to vultures because of damage types. So yeah, I mean, I really wish G5 had actually made a bunch of gateways here with all that excess money, because as it is, it's completely wasted. I mean, he's making more carriers, but I mean, you know, you can see he's just queuing up units and not spending the money. And I don't know if this is partly just because of, well, I guess how old school he is, you know. It was like the mass double extra gateways at another base just not in use of that when he was active. I don't actually know. But really, that is unacceptable to have 5,000 minerals and not make additional gateways at another main base that you have. That's just can't do that anymore against Terrans. So now G5 is in pretty horrible shape here. It's unfortunate for him, because after, you know, stopping Skyline 6-pack, he should have been in really good shape, and he was in really good shape, but this carrier switch just didn't really work out for him, as we can see. And now he's just going to lose that top left base. Looks like the carriers actually have come over here and cleared out those tanks, but he already lost the Nexus. He lost all the, well, actually, no, he doesn't lose all the probes. He kept some of the probes, and now, is he just going to distance plan? I mean, I wish I can do with them. So, yeah, G5 is going to continue with the carriers. I mean, if he gets a critical mass, maybe he can do something. I don't think. I don't know. Carriers are pretty good. Let us not underestimate the power of the carrier. I mean, look at this. He's going to kill Skyline's 3 o'clock. He's going to kill the fourth base. And the Goliaths can't come back in time. I think he just sniped the command center and just run away. Yeah, there's the target fire. He does have +2 attack now on the carriers as well, so they're going to be doing quite a bit of damage. Ooh, nice snipe though there by Skyline. Oh man, it looks like, oh no, the carriers are bugging out. What are they doing? What are they doing? What's he doing? Attack it! Oh my god, the command center doesn't die. What are the carriers doing? Why are they just like, why are the interceptors just goofing off? Oh man, he's going for a double attack here. Carriers from both sides, goons on the bottom. I don't think it's going to be enough though. There's a lot of Terran stuff on the ground. And it looks like, yeah, G5's going to have to back up, but he's going to lose another carrier, maybe 2. He's going to lose 2 more carriers. And his ground army is getting pushed back here. He's got more units coming out. He's just flooding out the carriers using the little bank that he had. Somehow he kept that. Oh, it's because the tanks actually didn't keep attacking there. And looks like this Nexus is about to finish again, so these probes will start mining. He is mining for the 6 o'clock again here. And this is like conga line of probes. So there's some goons in there as well. G5 is really desperately trying to make these carriers work, but look at this, these 3-0 Goliaths doing maximum damage to the carriers, and interceptors even are just not able to stay alive. G5, I don't know, I guess he can't really afford High Templar at this point, but it would have been really helpful to mix in some High Templars to storm the Goliaths, because as it stands, you know, the goons and carriers alone are not really cutting it. Going to pull back there again, and it looks like these tanks finally figured out what they were supposed to do, killing off G5's top left base. So G5 down to just the bottom right main and the 6 o'clock base, and it looks like he's about to lose the bottom right main here. He's at 138 supply against 172. I think he's going to have to go for a last heroic attack here to at least try and save this base. He's bringing in a few more goons here, but if he waits too long, he's not going to save it. I think he probably can't save it already. He's a little bit too late. Doing some nice snipes on the siege tanks. The Goliaths, though, moving in. The Dragoons supporting the carriers. There's only 2 tanks in the back. Can G5 at least win this one engagement? He just wants to win the one battle, man. I made so many carriers. Why can't I win? It's not fair. Oh, man. Too many Goliaths. Although it looks like there's a good number of Dragoons on the ground now. But this base is gone. It is toast, but here we go. He's moving in. The Dragoon's doing a good job. He's got to pick off the tanks with the carriers. The Goliath's moving in to counter, pick off the carriers, but it looks like G5 at least going to make some headway over here. Bringing in some more Dragoons in the back as well. Doing a little bit of the carrier micro. Man, he really should stack these with something. But, well, I don't know. What is he going to do? Is he going to pick up the 3 o'clock? I guess if he picks up the 3 o'clock, Skyline will be down to just like an almost mined out 12. Skyline is also getting the bottom right natural as well. And G5 needs to stop bleeding carriers here. I mean, look at this. Bleeding those carriers is not going to happen, you know. If he wants to play refugee toss, at least he's got to, you know, keep the carriers alive. keep him being super effective. Because he's actually below critical mass now. Oh man, he's only got 2 carriers left. So if he kept all his carriers alive, like he still have 5 carriers, maybe he could try and do something. Because actually Skyline, he's losing a lot of supply. Wait a minute. Wait, what? Wait, what? Where's Skyline supply? Wait a minute. Wait, Skyline's at 120 supply. Oh man, he's gonna not suicide the goons. But if he picks off the siege tank dies. Wait, what's happening? Wait, what? Wait, I don't understand. Why is this game at this point? Why does Skyline look like he might lose? How? Wait, no! No! Where did the army go? Skyline, where's your shit? What? I just assumed G5 lost. I can't believe, what? No, there's no way, is there? There's no way. There's absolutely no chance. Are you kidding me? This is like Bakuryu versus Busy, except it's like even worse because Skyline was playing legit. But Skyline's gonna lose! He can't make units! Skyline cannot make units. He's got 2 tanks on the 12. He's got the bottom right. But it doesn't matter. He's bringing the tanks back. But his factories are under attack. He cannot make any more Goliaths. He has no Goliaths. And he cannot make any more. And more importantly, he can't even kill the Dragoons. Skyline's gonna lose the game. I don't understand how or why or what is going on. But Skyline's gonna lose. That is all I know. All I know is that carriers are the stupidest unit. Oh my god, he might lose one! He's gonna try and snipe it! The goons are coming back! He needs to kill everything! There's so many goons though, I think even if he kills the carriers, I don't know if it's enough! Because there's so many dragoons! And G5 though is almost mined out! G5 is almost mined out, but it doesn't matter though, he's killed all of the infrastructure! Oh my god, and the last 2 units, Skyline's like trying to micro 2 units, he's trying to micro 1 Goliath! He really wanted to kill that carrier, but he couldn't kill the carrier. G5! The Protoss hero is doing it. I don't understand. There's the mass lift. Skyline is trying to salvage his base, but there's no way they're going to escape. The carriers are going to finish those off. Skyline is in so much trouble. He's going to rebuild everything at the bottom right. He's sieging down the 6 o'clock, though. He's stopping G5 from mining. He's sieging down the 6 o'clock. G5, oh my god! G5 has built a million High Templar because he had so much excess gas. And it's not over yet, but it is an unbelievable comeback. I mean, G5 was literally like 70 supply behind with 4 carriers and a handful of goons against an almost max army, and Skyline somehow threw it away. I really don't understand how this happened. But it is happening right here, ladies and gentlemen. Even if Skyline rebuilds his factories at the bottom right, he will be supply blocked. He is losing his entire depot farm in his main base. He has lost all of those factories. A million turrets being created. But the problem with turrets is that they don't do shit against Dragoons. They don't do shit against Archons either, ladies and gentlemen. You know why? Because they're not as good as photon cannons. Boom! Suck it, Terrans! Oh man, I'm sorry. But seriously though. Seriously, what is going on? Can somebody explain this to me? Nobody's even in the chat. I don't even have like a smart person to tell me how G5 won. But it doesn't matter because I bet even the smart people can't figure it out. I'm sure like Baku and Draw are sitting there like, what is going on? Actually, it's probably happening in the live report thread. Oh man, everybody should go live report this. And there the carriers have found the main base. There's turrets in the natural, but they're not in position. Oh man, he's gonna snipe the Goliaths as they pop. Can he snipe him? He's gonna get one. No, he's not gonna get one. He's gonna kill it. Oh, it survives with 5 HP. He backs up. He backs up. But Skyline has, look, he's got no money, and he's got no supply. He cannot make any more Goliaths! And the Archon train! Oh my god, the Archon train's coming down. The Archon train to victory! Oh man, the tanks are coming back. Oh man, those tanks are shitting themselves. Why are there 8 Archons on the field? G5, 93 supply against 77, but more importantly, 8 Archons. But oh my god, that's a good position though. That's a difficult position to break. G5's got to be really careful. It's going to be so efficient, this defense for the Terran. The carriers have to help out, but there's a lot of anti-air. If Skyline can somehow hold this, can he hold it? 1 tank remaining. The last carrier falls. The Archons are trying to break through. The SCVs have all died. The last tank falls. Only Goliaths remaining against Archons and Dragoons. G5 plummeting to 47 supply. Skyline now with a 30 supply lead. And it looks like Skyline might hold. Is he going to hold? That is the question. He's pulling every last SCV here. He has to hold this base. Can he hold it? Oh my god, Skyline's going to hold. Skyline holds the expansion. He can't. Oh my god, G5 has just lost everything. The Archon train was not victorious. The Archon train was not victorious. Skyline has the base. He's mining from 2 bases. G5 mining with only 8 probes at 1 base, down to 35 supply against 66. I am spinning all over my keyboard in excitement because I don't know how this is possible that Skyline actually has somehow held that and now has all the factories. G5! No! He realizes his mistake. He realizes how much trouble he is in. Skyline doesn't actually seem to realize, though, how far ahead he is right now because G5 has taken down the 3 o'clock base. So Skyline now has the main. It looks like he might be able to establish the natural at the bottom right. What is G5 going to do, though? He's not dead yet. He's got 1 expansion, but can he pull it back, though? I don't even know anymore. I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of Goliaths. There's so many factories, and it looks like Skyline has actually sort of stabilized. He's completely migrated his entire base from the top right to the bottom right. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, Skyline spawned here. This was his original spawning location, okay? Everything... Oh, DTs! Oh, no, there's ComSat! There's 1... That was the main ComSat, right? Okay, that's the main ComSat. He's got 1 scan left. There's 1 scan. The DT's not moving, though. Oh, okay, the DT's not moving. He's building a turret now. Okay, so I think that's going to be fine. But G5, is he going to expand to the top left? He's not. G5 has just got the 1 base. Oh man, G5 is looking in serious trouble here after like having the game in the bag. I mean, he even said it himself. He knows he's thrown this game away. Oh man, G5 is expanding to the top left natural. I doubt Skyline will give him the opportunity. However, look at this. Skyline, without a science vessel, he has only 2 ComSats with which to detect DTs. So if G5 can just keep throwing away single DTs, he can probably stop this attack. Like, he should actually keep making DTs right now, because that's the only possible way for him to stop the attack. He cannot possibly engage with his Dragoons. But it looks like he might just go for a counterattack. Oh, I don't think he should engage. I think he should wait and go for the counter. He needs to wait like... he should wait a little bit longer. He's trying to catch them out of position, which is okay normally, but I don't think he has enough units. But there's the DTs, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about, yes! Okay. Scan. Okay. Now he should have 1 more. Yup, that's gone. No, he has no more! Where's the other DT? Okay, he has no more scans, so you can see this 1 DT is going to stop this entire Terran army, because he has no mobile detection. He has to go back. It's not attacking yet, but it has to go back. What? What the hell just happened there? Alright, that was the sickest move right there. But you see, no starport even, so no chance of science vessels. He just has to wait for enough ComSat energy, but he's somehow got a command center here. Where did this come from? Oh, did he lift? He must have lifted the 12, and it's actually put it at the top left main. So he's going to have a 3rd ComSat in just a second here, and that's actually critical. That's absolutely huge. It's like every single scan right now is key. Does G5 even have Storm? I don't think he has Storm, does he? If I had to wager, I would say he doesn't, but I'm not sure. Oh, but this base is spotted. It is spotted. But look at this. Skyline keeps using his scans to see the high ground. See, normally that's okay, but he doesn't have that many. Okay, he's got 2 scans left. Oh my god, there's a DD though! There's a DD in the natural! Skyline doesn't see it. Skyline is too paying attention to the attack, and he doesn't see the DT. Oh no, but the goons are getting stuck. The goons are getting a little bit stuck, and it doesn't look like he has Storm. But that DT looks like he's killed every single SCV at the natural. No, looks like some of them did survive. He's still got a good number of SCVs. Skyline at 108 supply against 55. He's got a massive supply lead. Again, G5's only chance here was to use the DT. He should have killed the ComSat with the Dragoon, and then maybe he could have used more DTs to help out here. Although it looks like Skyline is rebuilding another command center at the 3 o'clock here. This game is ridiculously tense. I mean, I've called it both ways already here. I don't know if I should call it anymore. I mean, it looks like Skyline is in a commanding position, but it also looked like G5 was in a commanding position, you know, not more than, you know, maybe 8 to 10 minutes ago. So, alright, he's going for the counterattack. There's no tanks on the high ground. Skyline, does he realize he's pulling one of the tanks back? The other tank, though, does get caught outside, but another tank reinforcement does come in here. And it looks like G5, with the counterattack, may be able to snipe the command center, but no, it doesn't look like it will. 2 tanks on the high ground, 3-1 tanks, also doing maximum damage. 3-1 Protoss as well, but oh no, G5 gonna lose his last mining base. The last hope of G5 has just fallen. He's got no income now. He's only got 165 minerals. He cannot build another Nexus. And I think this is going to be the end of G5. I am sad to say, after that amazing comeback that he made, having a huge lead, suicided up a narrow ramp, and has actually thrown the game away here. G5 on the retreat, but he's got nowhere to retreat to. He's got nothing to fall back on. 65 minerals only for the Protoss. He's even misrallied a couple of his elves, and he's going in. He really wants it. Could you imagine if the Side Templar had Storm, by the way? He's been sitting here with max energy doing absolutely nothing. And it gets sniped anyway, and here we go, the last hurrah. But even if he wins the battle, I think he would lose the game. And it looks like he might, well, he's gonna kill all the siege tanks. But the Goliath will finish that off. And I mean, look at this, Skyline's got the top left still. You know, he's got the 3 o'clock, he's got the bottom left 2 bases. Oh man. GG from G5. Skyline takes game number 1. I'm sure he was shitting himself, but he took it after all. I cannot wait to read the live report thread after this game, by the way. Oh, I'm sure that's exciting. Wow. Alright, take a deep breath, everybody. Whew! Okay, I'm gonna go to a 30-second break so I can have a drink. And when we come back, we'll go to game 2 because this is still a best of 3 series. So, BRB.